coming together in any, I think, meaningful sense, especially considering that they've made some really good, like, strong pickups. I think the expectations are kind of high for me. And I think the last time we saw fnatic at a major was Paris, right?
Paris for certain.
Yeah.
They eliminated Nico. I feel like we haven't had to talk about them since, unfortunately.
So let's see. Last time we saw Cypher as well.
True. Well, he floated around.
Saw Jambo Shanghai.
Yeah, sure.
Fear Shanghai.
Fear and Jambo know what it's like to exceed expectations at a major. Shanghai was their Legacy's Austin. Into the A site. Lux full blind. We got a lot of bodies here. Check out that mini-map, folks, before people start dropping like flies. Somehow, some way. No deaths yet. 10 players up, bomb planted. Here we go. Push into the temple. Cypher connects to Lotto's forehead. Jambo's got a nice wraparound CT spawn now. It's like, it felt like Legacy was getting the retake going. Now they've lost their spawn control. They will still find both those kills on Cypher and Jambo. You've got Sadzin on top of this bomb. 10-second defuse. Fear's being covered. This retake is on site, and Crims only has 11 health. Nothing more they can do from it. That is an excellent recovery out of Legacy. I didn't know where that was going to go.
Who knows, man? That was just a madhouse out there, and it did come down to kills. And that very much did feel like a Legacy round because they like to play with a lot of action going down. But 5v5 until the bomb's a quarter past. And yeah, not surprised that the Legacy got the kills in the end, but they had to protect a 10-second stick. Helps out a lot when you don't lose players while you're retaking.
Flash here for Fear. If he even gets a chance to set his teammates up, that's a team flash on the ramp player, but it's okay because you can see the effect of it. Lotto from the other side gets what they wanted, which was to just clear out anybody who dare step through that doorway. Frag grenade for Fear.
Perfect.
They know where you are, buddy. Still trying, huh, with the jumping MP9s? You're lucky he's 20 health, and you still died for it.
It's not trying if you succeed. They just keep succeeding.
Fair. Is that device? Oh, no, sorry.
It's device. It's Bravice.
Lux, my dude.
That's good.
Converting of the pistol. Strong move as well. Definitely.
Everyone's gearing up for Movember. You've been ready all year.
Years now, Mohan. One of the old dogs. November, is that in the summer?
That's just the tail end of fall, actually.
Cypher gets through that smoke on lane. Round 3 is where fnatic find guns. Is it also where they find success? Smoke down in front of the ramp play is going to keep Jambo out of it for now.
Ladder with just a fun little angle. They're smoking behind this push. Oh, it'll work. That's clean. Fear's mad about that. Bomb gets dropped. That won't matter too much. The smoke allows for the escape as well, so get 2 tricks in 1. But they haven't made speed on mid, so now they're going to start to creep in, but it's already at a point where the CTs are ready to watch it. Flank is coming in. They won't see anything just yet. We'll see if Nissim gets caught off guard.
Oh, he's trying to get away, but nade out. She goes back into it. Crims and Blame F combined for that red room kill. Lux is going to have their backs turned to him. Dumao could cut off bomb. Yes, he does.
Yeah. And yeah, with mid control, he had the ability to do that. It's good mid rounding.
But it does fall onto the ramp. Problem is there's a smoke at the top of the ramp. Jambo, what do? Grab bomb, hide inside of it? No, you wait here. Dumao gets closer. We hit 25 seconds. The back lanes of B site have been cleared. He's just got to grab that bomb and get it into the site.
They can come kill him though. Oh, the
Incendiary
molly.
down on it. That's going to burn themselves out of chasing this. Or is it? He goes running through. Stops the bomb plan. And Crims turns around a little too late. Somebody's going to have to pick this up. Crims going back and forth, losing teammates, squeezed by Legacy. They will deny the plant and win with majority alive.
I'm dying. They threw that molly, and I think they didn't even care They knew the entire time they're going to be running through that thing. Like, either you don't run through it and fight us, or we're coming after you if you're willing to go through it. Whatever you're down to do, we're down to do.
Down indeed.
I mean, it's solid mid-rounding with, like, with the elbow push, can no longer help fight mid and save Nissim. He's dead. They're out of view. But they can use that elbow push to help Doom out, peek out of cave, and do something interesting over there. So I like that they found that option.
Also, Doom out, absolutely off to the races. 9 kills, 0 deaths.
Hasn't even started yelling yet.
No, he just did.
Oh.
He was absolutely screaming in his bedroom.
Oh.
Or I suppose actually they're on land, so that counts. As in a boot camp. Cypher's gonna find an entry towards mid with the only Galil, but then it dies right after. So Nissim doubles back to site. Not ready to plant, buddy.
What?
Jambo, mistakes were made.
I don't think they're ready for this pace right now. Oh, who's not ready for who, though? Let's see. Fear, gonna push?
Oh, that's a good reaction. Surely that caught him off. Deagle not gonna find its mark, so man advantage held onto. Gun picked up, though, by Blame F. That could be what turns this upside down, but eventually Bomb's gonna have to get grabbed at the minute they've got time.
I feel like Fnatic are waiting in a bunch of spots where they should be peaking, and that's just slowly getting them eroded. Crims, one more great Deagle shot.
This is gonna be one of those games.
One more great Deagle shot.
Takes damage back. Lotto, the sole survivor. And that's 4-0 for the boys on Legacy.
Crims has been on Fnatic since the dawn of time. Since we were making homes out of rocks, Crims has been on Fnatic.
What's that signed jersey in the background? A signed big jersey. Where are you? Where are you, Legacy?
Crimbo's house?
Yeah, good luck, guys. I got eliminated, but you can keep trying.
Got some free PCs.
Did that player cam just say coach?
I didn't see it.
Pretty sure that was independent on camera. Where could they be with a big jersey? This doesn't look like Yanko's place.
He does. Aren't there just so many different rooms?
There are, but it doesn't look like anyone I've seen before.
Oh, okay.
So why would Yanko have the big jersey? At first I thought it was a G2 jersey. And I was like, no way Yanko put a signed Nico jersey up. Although it would make sense to motivate everybody that does roll through.
Yeah. Looks like Nissim is trying to pretend to be bald here with this blonde hair.
Rub that bald head for good luck, because you're going to need it.
Surface
Surrounded.
camouflage. Oh,
He's got Jambo done for, but obviously so many bodies inside of A main already. 4v3 we go. Legacy's favor. Ahead of the smoke, but fire right on the other side. Dangerous game, Lux. You're crazy!
Oh.
But he finds a pocket.
Who's
the
in danger?
smallest spot to stand in.
Lado naded him.
He's still in danger because of his teammates, and we've got Crims 1 HP, 1v3.
I mean, I feel like they're just so far ahead in terms of every piece of utilities getting thrown, all the pushes. Again, it's another moment where, like, Fnatic are they're too slow. Like, they're putting things in place. They're expecting, okay, we have a second now to clear things for free. That's not how Legacy operate at all.
Right.
Every piece of utility is actually an invitation in one way or another.
Who just opens that up like, hey, I need to see. Total disregard for your teammate. I also just couldn't believe Lux was still alive.
Stand on the lip of the ledge there. It was a great play.
Nades for bottom middle. Fear brings one down with him. Doom out just trying to pounce right back onto the action. He'll spam him down. Cypher's Tech 9 comes back with an answer. That's an AK for Jambo, but again, fast rotates, right? Legacy are just suffocating with the speed of the rotations, with the amount of moves they're making, trying to keep this action too much for Fnatic to handle. Cover from Jambo is great, but this angle from Lotto almost caught him off. He's not going to think about Cypher, but Cypher pushes deep, and it pays off. Now, you know the last guy's stuck inside of Cave, and the bomb can just go run A.
Okay, but then you're leaving your teammate here alone in this 1v1. There is a chance if he gets caught where he can go for it. We'll see. Lado's going back around through mid. Okay, the plant comes down a little earlier than he's anticipating. The op in play for Cypher. Okay. mean, there's no smoke available here for Lotto. He's looking for something crazy to happen. He has a kit to work with, so I think he should just be moving faster if he wants a real chance at this. All right, just as long as he doesn't miss a shot here. Oh, wait, what's happening? Cypher, hello? Bomb is bomb's planted there, open a CT as well. Why even do that to yourself?
Shit, man.
Wait, what?
On to the next one.
That is the.
What was that?
That was the definition
Did
of
somebody give him bad info?
Bad info.
I mean,
after.
Yeah.
I mean, after you're, if you're in a 1v1 for 20 seconds,
like he's so
you're the only one who has info.
From Donut.
Yeah, that was. But even if he was coming from Donut, he doesn't need to hard commit to that angle.
I mean, you can tell the reaction. He knows. He knows.
I guess we did just see him wait in CT for an extra few seconds, just cause. So, all right,
convinced himself it was good to go. Right back into the action here. fnatic trying to step up into the tempo that Legacy were setting early on. 6 rounds straight, for the record.
Where he planted and.
I don't think anybody should dwell on it.
I might.
Certainly not Cypher. That's a tough one to accept.
They might partake. In a bit of a dwell.
Don't mind if I dwell.
I'll be loitering on this for a second.
I'm gonna chew the bone.
All right.
Dumau's still waiting.
He didn't move. He never left.
Never left. Bomb at his feet. Cypher inside of cave.
He never even changed angles.
Red Room player stomping around, causing a ruckus.
These boys are built differently.
They've been waiting to get back to Europe.
Yeah.
Waiting for some international competition. Waiting for a real test. Because they cleaned house between Austin and now at home.
Yeah, like in the past, they'd be one of the teams that falls off immediately after a fairy tale run and then just starts losing to anybody, you know? So, real great stuff to see them continue to play well.
And luckily, it's also usually a case where a team like that, after a run like that, gets like broken apart, poached by other teams from the region, but because Brazilian buyouts are so ridiculous, they get to stick together.
When contract deal is great.
Also, Legacy, good org.
That's true. And great logo, to be honest. Looks like a stroopwafel.
Nissim out from the corner, gonna catch players on unprepared. Pistol swing from Crims.
Oh, nice. He missed.
Done. That's what we're talking about. He hits Cypher from behind him, in fact, to get the third one. We go 2v2.
Close spotted.
In front of him. There's confidence here from Lux to just keep playing with the USP.
Not ready for this push, it doesn't look like.
They're
going to sit behind this.
Crims, though, this side of the smoke, sitting duck. Duck, duck, goose.
Here we go. Another clutch. Second chance. Let's see. Don't overthink this one, Cypher.
Odds are he'll pick a different position. Fall back into Donut.
They have a smoke, though.
Yeah, that they do. Kid on Dumau. So the guy who's 14-2 will have to be defusing. Maybe that's the silver lining. Problem is Lux is already 2 kills deep into this round, so he's feeling it too.
They're playing it standard. They know how this ends, I think.
Just try to trade it.
See if he's got that spam lineup. That's the really important part, actually.
And go for the smoke on top of Bomb instead of just canceling his angle, so he'll have to find it through. Trying to get him off, but lineup's not good. Gun's empty. Things get awkward. Covered here by Lux. 0 for 2. 8 for 8. Our Legacy.
Yep. Unstoppable. Pure confidence. I mean, they're putting in reps, man, and we've seen so many good things from them on so many different levels. And they're really fun to watch as well. Like, their style of play, I'd be scared to change a player out because it's kind of like, you know, old Furia. If you were to change a player out, you'd also have to give them like a list of new things that they have to do to like match the style of play that's happening. Legacy are very much on the same page.
Just keep it together.
It's a book not many people have read.
Crims thought he had an element of surprise. Nissim turns around. That 6th sense tingling. Tries to make it happen here.
Nice.
Cypher's got the answer. Struggled to close, but won't to open. Puts this round right back into the realm of possibility. Bomb is planted, and a fresh smoke on the CT lane is going to keep Sadson out of this for a second. And that extra second's valuable because we've got this long flank from Dumau in position soon. 2 smokes for the retake, plus an incendiary and flashes. Definitely tools to work with here for Legacy. And so much of a half with so much money in their bank accounts, you know they're going to give this a swing. But it's going to get real close. Not ideal for Jambo to miss that one, but he'll come back and pick it up. Fear kills Lotto, but if the bomb clears all of the Fnatic players, that's also not a horrible spot to be in. It's going to be 8-1 the scoreline, but the bomb's got BlameF's name on it. So first round on the board, but it costs you everything.
Yeah, it's quite expensive. I think that is actually really relevant. So, I mean, at least they win though. First, just taking a victory is the place they need to start. It's a great entries from Cypher. This is where it should have been quite an easy round, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of where you want Cypher too, in opener.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's where he turned heads back at Paris. We go multiple bodies inside A main. Not gonna let them forget about it. Crims, nicely done to clear the corner. There's his multi-frag. Lotto gonna go flying out behind the plant box. And Nissan's already on the scene.
The Sadson flash as well, it's amazing.
Just the pressure that stays on top of them here. Players sitting in the smokes. It's a pistol out for Sadson. He'll push this over the line. From winning your first round with 0 players left to another round that takes about, what, 20 seconds?
It's not the flash itself. It's not the push through behind default, because like everyone does this. Sometimes it looks silly. It's the fact that he can run from the other side of the map to that push, not have to stop and wait for the flash, get through, turn it into a spray down, know that everyone's going to be blind. It's fluid. It's way, way faster than other teams are doing it, and that's why it's catching Fnatic off guard.
For 10 rounds now, it has caught them off guard. And a bleak reminder, but this is Fnatic's map pick, folks. Pressure has been at an absolute 10 this entire time, and the team play, the tethering between Legacy players is just damn near perfection.
Yeah, like we like to make chess comparisons, right? But then there's always the element that this game is live.
Yeah,
Well, that's, yeah. Well, I think, honestly, the community. Like,
sure, no.
In terms of the tactics and the strategy. But the main difference is that this is live. And when you see Legacy play like this, they're abusing the fact that it's live more than other teams, right? It's like tactics are the same, but the speed at which they're executing it, they're not waiting for their turn to do it.
I mean, this is such a suffocating pace. I'd like to know when this game officially started. Originally scheduled for 8:35. When did this half go live? Because I feel like it hasn't even been 15 minutes. 20 minutes to the dot.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. This is 20 minutes half. Well,
it's fast.
That's fast.
Yeah. We have an average map time of like almost 50 minutes, right? Or 46 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, no offense, Fnatic. Don't think this one's going to get there. But we'll see. I just expect Legacy to slam their head against the wall of the T side just as hard as they are now. It feels like they're already playing a T side.
Yeah.
But another gun round here. The final round of the half for Fnatic.
BlameF holding both pushes. There we go.
5v4. Is it enough? 2 rounds. Is that enough? Gives himself a great smoke to play around. BlameF kind of opening up with a bit of tempo.
Bomb.
Bomb hits the ground. Player in the pocket found out, but Dumau keeping that pressure up. It's going to have to be replaced by Lux. Great double kill from Crims. Crims has been trying to save the day. This is a Lotto 1v4. He has bomb possession and a player stuck in this corner. If he wins this fight, oh, now the clutch is truly on. Halfway through this 1v4. BlameF, though, pretty quick from the other side of the map. Found out. BlameF goes for the triple kill. It is 2 rounds for Fnatic on their map picks T side. Will it be enough? Are Legacy going to keep tapping into this tempo? There is no doubt in my mind whatsoever that fnatic could feel that half slipping through their hands the entire time. It was just a matter of trying to get a grasp of the situation, and Legacy wouldn't let you. Very well oiled, slippery throughout that first half.
Let's go. Let's get pistol, please.
Now
Come
we
on.
bounce with CT.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go.
Very important to find our rhythm, guys.
Yep, that's for sure.
Find a rhythm.
Find that rhythm.
Get your groove. Get in your groove.
You know?
Get groovy.
Gotta dance to the sound of your own beat. Fight in middle. Goes 1 for 1. P250 falls back. It's the lane peak. Jambo picks up that kill over towards A.
There's no one in B,
Nope,
actually.
and they're about to find out.
That's, yeah, the CT's getting a little too occupied with holding on a middle. Bomb will get planted, it looks like. What can Lux do from here, really? Oh, don't tell me they're up. Just wait this out.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Good thing they trade that. I feel like Crims has been the guy that's saving them.
Another smoke.
And a molly.
Just wait it out.
It's gonna take a minute. Sadson plays inside it. Oh, Otto's gonna take all the attention as well from the base of ramp like that.
I think he's caved for sure, right?
They get the kill from the top of it. They definitely think he's in cave, but they're just gonna push into clear. He slips around. Oh, and he executes Blame F. That is so smooth from Sadson. Your rhythm will not be found.
Yeah, because they've got too much already. They don't need to find it. My goodness. Great play. That was just also, they got their kills, but they didn't get out. You know, inside of middle, they were there for so long. They didn't have anybody in B pushing. And it was at that point, Legacy with no choice. They couldn't come win mid. They just saw 3 players there.
You know, jokes aside, when they say that in the team speak before the game, like, we just need to find our rhythm. Well, there's no surprise you didn't find it in the first half because of the tempo that Legacy were taking.
Yeah.
Like, Legacy dictated everything that was happening, and you were just trying to play a game of catch-up the entire time.
They're playing the guitar, you're dancing.
You better keep moving, buddy. Crims again into the kill feed, trying to be the hero. 12 kills to his name. While nobody else on his team even has double digits, they'll get absolutely smashed out of this one. And I mean, can I throw in the towel?
I know. And
Let's try to reset between maps.
And there's just all kinds of trades, like all kinds of rounds. This round, they could have just out-fragged. There are a bunch of 50-50s in here. Like, watch this one. That could be theirs. Right here, you could get a kill for sure. They get crushed on all fronts. No chance.
I think what fnatic need is just the reset in between maps. You want to find your rhythm? It's going to take a break. Step outside. Have a breather.
To be honest, they've been waiting all night to play this game. They should be pretty fresh.
Yeah, but after that first half, you know, just having no control of the game and the pace of it all, not being able to step up to like Dumao, who just the moment he could has run down that B ramp almost every round of CT side to either find it occupied by players that he just ends up killing most of, or clear for the taking.
They're playing 2 different games, and I think it's so impressive what Legacy can do, like all jokes aside, because it's not like everyone can do this.
Right.
Legacy are one of the teams that have been consistently made this their style.
God damn! 13-2, folks. I'll just say it. Austin, no fluke.
No fluke.
Legacy looking to speed run this series, and I'm gonna be real for a moment, Vu. This felt like 2 completely different teams on the server.
What kind of research are we extracting from that first map, Mohan? Because it was hard to take anything away from Fnatic. It just felt like Legacy were allowed to play their game from start to finish.
Yeah, like you said, it was like they were playing T side on CD side. You know, it should have been Fnatic able to control and slow things down when they wanted to, but they couldn't. So here we are on Legacy's fun map against Fnatic.
This might be more aggressive than what you just watched on Ancient. Fnatic again.
They like their aggressive pistols. Fnatic, that is.
Yeah. We saw that with the 4 players stuck up in middle of Ancient, stuck around for a little too long.
Wow, a double rotation over to the porch side. There's 3 here. That's interesting because so many were spotted, so they're hoping that Legacy just kind of call the bluff, commit A.
Howie Snake wanted us to keep an eye on Cypher and his integration into the team.
Yeah. We saw, you know, 2 entry round in the first map. A couple of weird moments in clutches.
CTs make a move. Legacy were waiting for it to happen. They don't end up picking up as many kills as they would have hoped for, but Nissim picking up the frag to Cypher in apartments is
Oh,
big.
how tricky is that? They're actually pulling the rotation back to A. Fear's here waiting now and rotate.
3v1 on the B site. Fear gonna have to
Got hit, no?
step up
Oh,
and doom out insta-kill.
Didn't he get hit by that smoke?
I thought so.
You can't sit there then. You can't sit there. You get hit by the smoke. They actually know where you are.
Who said 6 rounds for Fnatic would be a win. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
We can call it whatever we want to call it. That's up to us.
In CS 8, it might be.
Yeah, sure, yeah. When we played MR, whatever that would be.
MR3. Is that how that works?
I don't know. And Jambo's just going to save his Kevlar and a T Molotov. He's got a T Molotov. This is worth saving.
Yeah, that's true.
He has an actual Molotov,
He has
not
a
an
reason.
incendiary. A Molotov. Dropped by Lux. But once they dedicated into this B site, fully aware as to where they were waiting. Unlucky. Pause is already over, no problem. Tech solved.
Fear getting loud. But yeah, I thought Passion UA were going to be the Copenhagen Flames.
Yeah, but then they got broken apart.
Yeah.
That was the tragic part.
That is what happens. You know, it's a Fnatic.
Not with
Eyed
Legacy.
some players. Yeah. Fnatic eyed some players who, you know, yeah, why wouldn't you go for them?
Yeah, of
Make
course.
your team better.
Yeah. I think
Right.
Fear specifically, kind of as like an in-game leader, put himself really into the market.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of teams like the Fnatics floating around that are looking for that next big IGL that can
Yeah.
take your team to the new level. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
also Passion UA, a newer organization. Legacy in the past have proven they're willing to spend money to succeed in Counter-Strike. They were one of the teams that had, you know, Cold Zera, who's definitely not playing for free.
Yeah. That's true.
Roster that makes more changes than others in Brazil's region. Or rather, the South American region. Championed by Brazil.
Coach.
This is independent for everybody who's wondering.
This is Coach.
This is Coach. Hey, Coach. Does he have a Blast mug? No.
I think it's IKEA.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that at the Blast Studios we have those too.
Yeah, oh, right. Right. Same ones.
I still haven't stolen one, but...
Eternal Fire.
So there's Eternal Fire, there's Big. I'd like to know where the boot camp is. It might
Gotta
be.
net, right?
Might be.
Just a different. Lots of different rooms. Maybe they should put a Legacy jersey, a black jersey, on this open wall here. Oh, is that a whiteboard, actually?
It is.
It might be. Maybe they could draw one. Back to it. The only thing that could slow this game down
It's
is
tech
a tech
issues.
pause.
Yeah. Or maybe a force buy win for Fnatic. 2 MP9s. It's never fun to like write off the possibility of a team being able to bounce back into a game, but I mean, there we go. Into the action. They'll try to take it down Banana, and if Doomow didn't have that sliver of vision, maybe they get away with it, but when he gets 2 kills, it's an invite. He thought there would only be 3. Found the 4th, and that'll be a reason for Legacy to head elsewhere off Nissim top middle, because if there's still 2 players B, you know it's a 3v1 on A site. Why not take that chance? Odds in your favor.
Indeed, and the CTs aren't moving, even though they fully are aware that they've given up that info. And going Arch cuts this off. Fear can take over Hulk's control, but they're going to be hyper aware of 1 player over on A still.
And they're going to go B.
At least the push is coming down. No, they're just going to
They'll
phase
commit.
it. Yeah,
I know, but what if, as the Banana push comes forward for Fnatic,
because they just don't know.
Lotto finds Fear. But they're still not entirely certain if that was the 1A player or if that was just a banana rotate that followed. So they'll be a little cautious still. Soon they'll find out there is nobody home. But going through the motions regardless.
Bomb has been planted.
Crimson Blame F have a difficult job ahead of them, so
what can Legacy achieve here? Are they in the running for Budapest? If this is not a fluke from their last form, they continue for another month. They actually had an insane run with a very hard draw at Austin as well. Like
lowest seed.
If they had a pain draw, like they could have been pain definitely in the top 8. So we know that for sure.
I mean, when you say are they in the running for Budapest, you mean attending the event, or do you mean like winning the whole thing? Okay, for playoffs.
Because for me, if you're in playoffs, then you're in a position where it's like, depending on the draw, you can be a Mongols or a Pain and get to finals. You know, you just need the better side of the bracket. A lot of that's RNG, right? So, are they in the running? As long as you're a playoffs-bound team, I think you're in a running to win a major. That's how I look at it.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Heroic, you know, it could be the heroic outsider situation. It could be the Immortals. Who won that one? Immortals Gambit situation. It could, you know what I mean? There's a lot of situations like that. So, yeah, are they in the running for playoffs?
Could you be an avant-garde for like Star Ladder the last time? Slipping your way in? Yeah, I see your argument. I mean, you have to remember they were eliminated in Austin by Maus. Maus won their 2 maps, 13-11, 13-10.
Yeah.
It was mere rounds away from Legacy being in top 8. That's the same Maus that went on to beat Spirit.
Yeah, because it just feels like there's just so many contenders these days. I mean, like serious,
right?
Not just good for 1 month contenders.
And I think there's people out there now that would say like, "Oh, Launders, you're crazy playoffs." But we have to remember that was their last LAN event. Since then, we've been kind of waiting for them to get back to it. So let's see what they do at Bounty. But this is a hell of an opening tempo. It'd be a real statement if they're able to just completely blow Fnatic out of the water, because so far we're 3 days into Bounty. The most lopsided games we've had was FaZe beating BetBoom. Great. We wanted to see a new FaZe come out of the season looking well. And now all of a sudden we get the same thing from Astralis, but they beat Rare Atom, who are definitely still trying to piece something together. If Legacy is the 3rd most impressive team so far in opening games, I mean, Spirit lose a map uncharacteristically. Na'Vi lose a map uncharacteristically. Maus lose a map uncharacteristically.
FaZe lose a map?
FaZe did not. 2-0.
Did not, yeah.
The 2-0s from the teams you expect, it's just FaZe, Astralis. And this is one of the more closely seeded matchups.
Yes. There were way more lopsided matchups.
This is Seed 20 Fnatic selecting Seed 16 in Legacy. But to think that there was 15 other teams seeded higher than Legacy, and this is the form they're bringing to the table, like, put them in the server versus a little wonky-looking Na'Vi and tell me they don't have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see them matched up to FaZe right now, or FaZe, I feel like they put so much pressure on them. Because they're playing the same. They're playing the same.
And I can't believe it, but let's say Legacy close out this series as it feels like they're going to. That's 3 days of Bounty with no upsets.
Yeah.
That is
crazy.
12 out of the 16 matches.
We're only the 2nd Bounty, but never before seen in history.
Sure. We're on the brink of history, folks. You know, and when we look at the 4 games tomorrow, you know, it's like, are any upsets going to happen? Will FlyQuest beat Aurora?
Yes.
That one, you know, we could put in a maybe.
Santeros is back.
Complexity versus Heroic. Complexity would have to beat Heroic. Now, weird, obviously, with Heroic making roster changes today. Can Ents beat Mongols? I don't think so. Can NRG beat Vitality? You don't need to answer.
Can Legacy beat Vitality? Can NRG beat Legacy? No.
So Lux goes down here. First gun round from Fnatic. If they're going to give us a game to talk about, should start with guns.
Yeah, let my shooting do the talking.
They did keep 3 players alive last round, so looking to make it happen here in the 4th. Off that, Blame F catching Lotto on the boost, and Jambo's found one as well. Started to look convincing. Here's the rebuttal. 2 kills into a 2 versus 5. All pressure on Dumao now. No bomb possession. Just him versus Crims on site for now. And a fast rotate coming through library in a second. It's going to be the end of Dumao, you'd think. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Goes back around trying to take it to Crims. And I feel like Crims has been the beacon of hope.
Yeah,
throughout Ancient, he was. And so now, nice to see he's able to put an end to this 2v5 attempt. We've got fnatic on the board, 4 rounds into play.
He's like, yeah, I used to do that too. He's back in my heyday. I was going faster than you.
And I've seen it all.
Yeah. That's an overall solid performance here for fnatic. They stop the bleeding. Hey, no talking during tech pauses.
Now it's on my mind. Will Complexity beat Heroic? I think that's the one. I think Complexity beat Heroic.
What about the Aurora game, though?
FlyQuest Aurora?
Yeah.
Xanteras is back.
JKS is back.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that one, okay. That one we got to put a pin in. Good, okay. We got a reason for y'all to tune back in tomorrow. There's got to be at least, I mean,
Yeah, if I didn't have a reason, I wouldn't come back.
Mathematically, there should be 4 upsets tomorrow.
I love it.
There was supposed to be 1 a day. Hit the dink there. Jambo survives it.
Jambo was having a bad time back on Ancient.
Finishes Doom out.
That's
Cypher's gonna get
crazy.
smashed by Lux up close. Luckily, Fear in sight to trade it. So good thing they had 3 players on that B site out the gate. Man advantage for fnatic despite 2 players on 44 health.
Again, another solid position. Blame F behind the smoke. They're looking to put pressure on him directly. Nade, good damage. He'll peel back, and now he can kind of play off the clock a little bit. Crims has been solid by himself over here on the A site. Rotations are all looking perfect for fnatic. Don't see how they can lose this round. Crossfire's in this position. They have Arch now.
If you're trying to find timing, we'll do exactly that. Peels Sadson off. Got to jump over that balcony, but it's not going to happen. Fear finds the timing on it. Everybody there to help out one another, and that is the convincing defense we need to see from fnatic.
Yeah, that was good.
They saved 3 in the first gun round to make sure the economy stayed healthy, win the follow-up, convert that with majority alive. Here we go.
Jambo Op starts it off. I mean, that was good CS. Like all the positioning that they slowly push forward over on the A site just looked ideal. Like they could see the entire map. So taking all the money away, they have a chance to tie up now. They should.
Dogs are off the leash. Sadson goes barking up middle. Meets the off. Desert Eagle not going to get it. Okay, Glock kill on Crims.
And the upgrade insta. How did he do that?
Missed op shot. Blame F's got it though. All's good towards middle. Bomb carrier is Lux, who will find another one from the pistols. Blame F trying to save the day as that Glock somehow just tore through Crims. There's money to be made, but he welcomes them to swing, and he's not going to find cash nor kills. Tied game, folks. 3 rounds each. Good on Blame F to stop that in its tracks, because Crims was thinking,
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Was he tagged? Is that how the...
I have no idea.
Was that 2 Glock shots?
It didn't seem like a double dink. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, he must be tagged there. Oh,
Oh, burst, dude.
Oh my gosh, how much health did he have?
I mean, tagged by a Glock shot once is what?
It can be 8 damage if it's in the leg, so...
Little elbow hit.
A fleshy one. That's crazy.
Nice Glock burst.
Yeah, no kidding.
Also, the fact that you get a tap and then switch to the Glock, switch to burst to
more
chase it down.
fnatic stuff. That's JW stuff.
Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Fnatic reincarnate. Karn!
Karn!
It's their legacy.
know there's one behind the logs. You saw the frag come out. Now you're stuck. Now you're locked in. Fear seems fine with it. Loses track of where the crosshair is at while blind. You got Jambo low. Here's him jumping around as he calls Cypher over. Blame F starts to peel back. Arch side smoke gonna go down. Put this one on Crims. Utility over the top. Insta headshot from Crims. Very impressive first shot. Tries to chase it. They back up into Blame F, so they're starting to lose track of things here. Legacy kind of running one too many risks. That's the bomb as well, backing up into Blame F.
Yeah, they actually had a great spot for the B take and instead tried to do this the hard way, and it's solid from Crims. If you can flick that fast, you know.
Then you can play on fnatic for 10 more years.
Yeah, you get to stick around, man. That was a quick headshot.
They try to spam smoke. They take a bunch of damage in response. Blame F gets burned down.
That works.
Nissim, though, doesn't have the HP to get tagged by that molly. Doomau is insane to just run through that for 64.
Yeah, but we already knew that.
Get him. Yeah, that's fair. Flushes them away.
Yeah, gotta be careful with this.
Fnatic are forced to let this save happen. 2 AKs in hand for Legacy. Fnatic, for the first time in this series, have a lead.
Oh, yeah, that too. They have a lead, and they're kind of like, running the show right now. They spent a lot of time getting prepared for Legacy's Inferno, maybe. The map that they can lean on.
I think also just like Ancient could have caught you by surprise so badly that you're never able to recover the half. And let's be real, with the nature of that first half, it's like just call it quits.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to just give up, but if you were, that's the kind of game you give up.
Yeah, save your energy for
reset for Inferno. And now I think we're getting that. Like you knew in the pistol round what Legacy were going to try to tap into, because you just had to eat it all of Ancient. So
watch for every push.
And like Fierce fired up as well. You could see him starting to shout at it as the round wins come through.
Played on Passion UA. They were fun to watch. Same way.
Fnatic aren't just going to roll over and take this. So it's nice to see them putting up some kind of a defense. Crims getting some kills. Blame F and Crims both 7 kills each. Jambo has gone for this pick a couple times. This time early 5v4 with a round where there's not a lot to work with. This is good. We're 2/3 of the way through the CT side, and Fnatic are exactly where they want to be, but that could reopen the B site, if not force Cypher and Blame F behind the death, and Jambo still just keeping this op down middle, really preventing their movements. And on top of that, body bagging all 3 of the Legacy players that have fallen here in round 8.
Nothing more fun than
this guy could ace.
Good re-peek.
Missed shot. Finds his 4th, and only 8 health left on Sadzin. Jambo is the hero of round 8 to keep this momentum firmly in the grasp of Fnatic.
Great shots there in the mid, and I mean, last round we saw them trying to the bitter end with like 10 HP apiece. This time, 8 HP on Sadzin. He's out of there. Jambo having way more fun than he did on Ancient.
Just this round alone reminds you of, that certain flickiness Jambo's got about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we weren't seeing it. Thought he had lost his spirit.
Never want to see a man without his mojo.
Oof, yeah.
Jambo's mojo is intact.
He's in the mojo dojo right now.
Counter-terrorists win.
Best looking chicken models in video game history, if you ask me.
I haven't played many other games with chickens in them, so it'd be hard for me to...
Point in case.
Case in point. Point in case.
What did I say off broadcast the other day? Their second-hand man?
Their second-hand man. He said it about a woman, too.
Nice nade damage. Golly gee. Look at all that. 48 health left for the 3 tagged players of Legacy. Might as well call this round over. Utility is king.
Yeah, what on earth?
Woof.
Yeah, Jambo, keep re-peeking mid. I love it.
Yeah, you got boiler control. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you got everyone to support you. Get in there.
But careful, don't be sending riflers
Oh.
down. It's one thing for Jambo to take a little cheeky peek, but you try to push the cart down mid,
Nice shot.
the wheels can fall off. These damn European cobblestone streets. You might be winning, but you don't have the suspension for this.
Can they go too far? Is it possible? We're still within the amount of time where things can get sketchy, but it's actually Legacy already deciding to save. They are.
Yeah, I feel like once those nades hit, this round was done. Jokes aside.
Yeah, I mean, there was, if this mid push had like really gone badly, that would have been a huge regret.
Yeah, both
'Cause
riflers would die.
They didn't know about maybe all the damage they did, but man, were they successful. This is pretty wild. Things change fast in Counter-Strike.
There we go. There's the 6 rounds Vu needed to say.
Okay, wait. Is there an HE that can come in here into spawn? That would be a problem.
He has an HE, but
Yes.
there's too many walls.
Yeah, but just one
Just give
good
the old
bounce.
Just give it a try. Crim's gonna let him go. Look at that.
Oh,
Nice deep nades. Had him like
was a nice
sitting
job.
ducks.
great shot.
Oof, that's Cypher, baby.
Solid work.
What was this? A data
Analysis, research,
something.
experiment.
Well,
Something Freya loves.
Maui wanted us to watch Cypher's integration, the utility, right where it needs to be. Oof. You try to pepper that smoke. Feeling salty now. Sadzin dealt with. Blame F's got Lotto. Pushes through. We have Blame F pushing through mid smokes at a minute 40, folks.
That's what I want to see.
This ain't your daddy's Blame F. New and improved.
It's coming.
And it
Man,
works. No way. Dumau's dead. fnatic are absolutely taking control of this. Legacy, this is how it felt. This is
They
what
found
you
the
did to
rhythm.
them. They found their rhythm.
Found the rhythm they were talking about.
Look at that bomb placed perfectly on the half wall. Up.
How did he?
Up.
Wait, how did he stay alive?
Whoa, no. Pop-up's all good. Cypher's got the close.
Blind spray down. Beautiful. Nice
Oof.
round, Blame F.
They found their rhythm.
They have a VOO win already. A victory.
Scary for a second, but Cypher closes. Tech9's now for Legacy, looking like a shell of themselves. They'll try to tap back into that ferociousness. Smoke down on middle. Fast move over towards the arch. Corner player comes out. Easy does it. All 3 players on this A site with a kill a pop. Crims double dips. And Sadzin has no bomb at a minute 30.
Man. Now all I'm saying is one of these guys is winning Budapest.
Ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring. Pick up. Ring, ring. You're such an asshole, dude. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm just an idiot.
I don't know what happened in my head, but I instantly planned to not pick up the phone. And then I made myself laugh. So stupid.
Oh, man.
Okay, who's there?
No, I'm not. No.
Come on.
No.
You can't rob everyone who could have been listening.
Okay, ask
Hoping
again.
I picked up. Who's there?
Not Legacy. That's all I got.
Oh, it's one of those things that only be funny in the moment.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Glad you got a laugh out of it.
Ring, ring, ring.
Burning in the fire, Dumao. What's the opening here? This is 8 rounds in a row. I'm not laughing at fnatic, I'm laughing with them.
He's in this. Oh, I lied. Big time. Jambo couldn't miss, but 1-for-1 trades. Kind of okay. This is what they were missing, though, lead into B. However, it doesn't really do much.
Fear thought he would get away with it.
That?
Nah, Lux has other ideas.
What is
Time
that?
to shine Cypher. Top orange held. That's man advantage, and he knows where you're at, trying to chase him down like that. Lux is fighting tooth and nail for this bomb site, and he's got to, because Lotto's not nearby.
Gotta be planted for Banana in this spot. While the smokes are still fresh, maybe, but
Jambo's got the angle now. Bomb's still not picked up, sitting pretty on first orange. Ooh, but he goes for the flash.
yeah.
And that flash sets up the coffin swing out from BlameF. Now Lotto knows both positions. Insta headshot, clean one. Scoop bomb up, close this clutch. That's the plan. Fakes once. BlameF will not bite.
Gotta be careful. No time to leave.
15 seconds now, thinking he's over towards the church door. Confirms the position, goes
Now he
for the
knows.
cover plant now. BlameF chucks out the flames, down to 7 seconds. BlameF has just played with his food so effectively until he swings in for the kill. Oh boy. Last round's here for Legacy, but it was a half that smacked them up the side of the head that left their ears ringing.
Ring, ring.
17 seconds left, so this is going to be just an all-out stomp to the bomb side. No slowing it down. They just have to rush him in, get the kill instantly, and get the bomb planted. Frozen is dropped, and that's the bomb on the ground. Oh my God! It's Brolin with an insane transfer. He keeps it going. It's a quad kill. He saved his team.
Advice. I don't know, the bell is ringing, might be the train bell, but certainly ringing for Astralis right here. 1 versus 4, and he's gonna get a headshot. Follow. Oh, what? No way! He actually makes it work. That has to be just pure out, just divine intervention. Shut up. I can't. I've never seen anything like that ever before.
If they're gonna get a 5th in this first 15, this could be the round he offers it. At the helm of that monster hit, Apex comes around the corner, back of Electronic turned. A double man advantage that feels like surely Vitality have already got enough. But what about that flash from SDY? How about this hold from Perfecto? Incendiary to the right. Sumdai Young turns his attention. Oh! All 3! Sumdai Young and Sumdai again and again and again. 11-4, 11 rounds straight, and a dominant overpass CT side.
Definitely a big gap providing itself. They're going to come through this.
They're on their way. Setups here. Good flashes. Rops, he is supposed to be the way in, but he's escorted out off the premises. Shush! This is his site. And he continues to lay down more and more from Shush. Oh, 5 from the Dane.
Sometimes these work.
See if they eat the flashes or not. They do.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Zylo's blind
as well.
Oh, Rain the double deagle. You're not gonna. Oh! When it rains, it pours. And then Rain adds in that extra secret spice. Gives you a round like this. A 4th. Everybody falls at the hands of Rain.
One shot. He's dead.
Shoot,
Bomb,
dead.
bomb, bomb. Get close, get close. On apps.
Early B.
Take a B up close.
Can be peeking ready.
Close.
Out balcony
They're
one.
flashing, I think.
Dead.
Dead balcony.
I
Two
come
on
long.
sky. No!
Boys.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good
Nice
shit.
round, Brody. Fucking beast.
Vamos. Good comms on it.
Lighting that fire early on in the half, and we know what it turned into, an 8-round streak out of fnatic and a stellar defense over towards A between Crims and Blame F. I mean, that's 12 kills Crims, 11 on Blame F. It gave enough space for Jambo to have a dominant round as well. But those two tethering on brackets control really shut down any plan Legacy had at giving us another show like Ancient.
Yeah, 8-round streak. Wait, but Legacy won the last round, right?
Yes, they did.
Just that image. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 3-0.
I was like, oh my god.
8 rounds, and then a 4th one for Legacy.
That was just that crazy situation with Blame F. So, a good spot here for fnatic, and man, lots of quality rounds, not just random. They did such a good job of stuffing Legacy. Exactly the game that Legacy wanted to play. They had the counters. Now they take a gush on their way back to the B site. 2, in fact. That is a massive handicap to start off this pistol. They'll call in some additional support. I mean, sometimes pistols can just be a headshot, but what an advantage to have.
Lux finds one. Fully blind, though. Stuck in behind the pillar. Dumao's down. Lotto, time to shine. 13 health, not enough to do it. So no multi-kill from him. And those 2 headshots are enough to get fnatic to follow through into the B site. Post-plant here. Looking all too easy in the pistol.
They do have to be careful. They've been not totally the best in some of these post-plant positions. And the CTs have quickly reclaimed top banana control, so they know that this is a lot of players on site or construction.
2 behind the new box. That shot's only 19. Yeah,
That's not fair.
Not enough, really, but they come out from their cover. They want to get this pistol over the line, and they've got this one under wraps. Sadzin leaning back, hoping to get some exit kills. This is fnatic to go 9-4, start the T side strong, and just look to absolutely flip the script after Ancient. Because after Ancient, fnatic were laughed out of the server.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was just 20 more minutes, and that's a wrap. Crazy impressive. I mean, especially considering going into map pick. We know it's Inferno for Legacy. Like, there's just so many signs. But they kept their confidence, and they really said, you know, we just need to find our rhythm. They found it. They really have.
Forced buy out of Legacy led that scout to take a quick look early, but Sadzin happy to just let them have at least their side of brackets. Really giving fnatic the reins this round. Trying to interrupt Banana now with a peek around off that frag grenade, but you lock the 5-7 into the sandbags, smoke in front of it. That'll get fnatic moving back.
Yeah, and they want to take it, so they might just press pause, come back to it. Great nade, right on Hobbit, off the back of the head.
Hit 35 seconds, still smokes to block CT, and that's what you were looking for.
That's the Cypher shot.
Yes, sir. Fast first kill. Okay, Sadzin through the door frame. Why not? MP9 hears them stomping over. Time to spare. If they want to make sure to be extra cautious, clear out that backside well, they'll find nothing home, and Jambo through the smoke spam gets the better of Lux. So this is a very comfortable post plant to secure the double digits. fnatic tearing it up on Inferno at this point.
Definitely. The investment comes down. I don't know if they'll get any extra kills here, but half the job is done. This big redemption map for Cypher, and starting T-side is nice. Getting to see his entry capabilities. I feel like he's sort of like a Jax, you know?
Oh, that's a fun comparison.
Jax has, you know, incredible aim as well. He sort of got a very like antsy play style. Fun-loving energy. And also, I think they both said they want to just be the best entry fragger in the world. I think they have both said that.
Sometimes it's good to just focus on what you do best.
I agree. Just cast a net too wide and then just end up halfway to everything. Oh, there's a tag.
It's like if you wanted to be the best play-by-play in the world, Launders, it would never make sense.
Yeah. And you don't have enough melanin to do color.
I'm working on it. Utility over it, Lotto. You've been corralled, gentlemen. And you can follow through. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to get through this stack site. But going back is going to lead you to that Nisa Mac 10. You still feeling it? Yeah, Nisam's got this tough decision.
Yeah.
Is this enough? Should I get closer? No, you definitely shouldn't. You've cleared out so much of the map.
I think Fnatic have the right idea.
Problem is they're low health, right? They already took some damage, so it's like they've got the idea. It feels like both teams very aware of what's coming, but who's got the balls to pull the trigger first? There it is. Sadzin into Jambo.
Uh-oh.
Lux finishes off Blame F, so it's a low Cypher. Full health for Fear. He could be the hero here, but that Desert Eagle not needed. It's the 5-7 smoke spam that pushes him over. Bomb is on the ground. We said Fear could be the star, but that blank out of Nisam. There it is. An answer from Legacy. They figured it out. They put Fnatic in a tough spot, softened them up, tenderized them before finishing it off with the follow-through behind from Banana.
They kind of knew the push was coming in. I say they had a good right idea because even though they're walking into 3 players, if they play it slow enough and stay grouped, then they should just believe in the trades. If they went back, there's a chance it gets way more messy. They run out of time, a rotation comes over, and things get worse. So thought they were in control of that spot, but it's actually Legacy with that scout push, making that first move. That was nice.
Oh, awkward for Jambo.
Super awkward. I wonder what happened there.
They're giving Dumao a little bit of momentum. Needs some up in apartments. Gonna make this round look easy. You know, Legacy, no chumps on Inferno. We know that. It's a flatter T side than they would have liked, but that last round at the end of the half, strong gun round here. It's only a 4-round gap, and if the round is too quiet for too long, Dumao is just going to start blasting. And as he does, he finds his third of the round. Bomb dropped in the process. Cypher, good luck.
Damn, they didn't score that easy 11th. That's what they missed with that last round.
And that could damn well be the round that comes back to haunt them.
Yeah. We saw what Legacy's CT side did last game.
Money's bottomed out for Fnatic, so AK save well worth it. Legacy know it's a long road to a victory on Inferno, so they'll let it go.
Give me a corpse.
Open up the skies. Dumao triple. Kind of operating on his own. Frag grenade goes over, but this third one too. It's just...
It's like he used smell to identify his next target.
I feel like we've been seeing these headstand ragdolls a little more often.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's funny, you know, because there's new ragdoll physics, but it's almost like there's enough ragdoll momentum to put you on your head, but not enough to flip you over. So a lot of people are just stalling on their head for a second.
Yeah, true. It's like a good skate trick.
It's goofy. It's like when people used to just fly into the sky when they die every once in a while.
That had to be the best update when they first made it, so your ragdolls were flying.
Yeah,
I love that, man. It felt good.
Like rocket-propelled bodies. But here we go, back in with that AK Cypher was able to save. It's going to be the only gun featured in this round for Fnatic. seems like a pretty easy solution. You save the AK on Cypher, let him do what he does. Entry attempt into brackets, pistols run forward, Cypher gets his. Does die to Sadzin instantly, and everybody else started to head over towards Arch.
So much nade damage.
Jambo picks up the AK with bomb on his back, routes around through the apartment.
Crazy push.
But unfortunately, it's those two other players that go elsewhere that falter here. So 61 health for Jambo. Could try to save it again, but that's a minute 10 to hang on. And, you know, Dumao's on the prowl.
Yeah, he's always looking for a fight. Jambo, yeah, can peacefully find a way out here. Exit and save with his AK.
Run it B.
Another good. Oh, that is kind of open, isn't it?
Until you get to the cross.
Oh, he's walking now.
Yeah. He was going to do it. He had to go all in and just hope they left it fully empty. How do you piece this one together? 1 versus 2 in CT spawn. No util, so pop heads. Not going to happen. Lotto quick to the kill. 3 rounds the gap now. Certainly a CT side that could still come alive. We just thought the first half felt so flat. Maybe, just maybe, Legacy, we're going to let fnatic back into this game. Or are they just playing with their food here?
We want to just see how they're, like Inferno's been shaping up lately, because, you know, the whole map pool skewing a bit more.
Gonna have to have Cypher sitting on his hands, 13 and 6. He's in a good place, but not well equipped. Had his chance last round, now plays to the Tech 9. You think you would put the AK on the entry, but he's got that full belt of utility and a Tech 9 instead. Gets to the boiler uncontested. Throws out a few pieces of util. Doesn't find the resistance that maybe fnatic were hoping for, because the trade potential was rifles behind Cypher. Here comes Sadzin on an op.
And
hit that for 99 versus 96 in return. 99 is kind of messed up.
99 shouldn't exist, yeah.
You do 99
it does 100.
in 1 bullet.
You just fall over.
It should round up.
You should
to
die a second later.
Okay, I like that.
Bleed out.
Ah, bleed out mechanic.
That would be cool.
Ooh, now we're cooking.
Yeah. 98, I think you should get like a minute.
I think knife damage should also apply bleed out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Happy to keep on dueling. These
solid
four guns
rifling, man.
were past tense. Dumao just more than happy to sign up for these fights.
Wow.
Shreds through the banana control. He dropped bomb in the process with that as well.
Oh, come on.
And then Crims on 1 HP. Gets toppled as well. So another multi-kill moment here for Dumao. Kind of, you know...
Why are they so nuts on CT?
I don't know. I could see the parallel as well between like running down ramp on B Ancient and running down banana on Inferno.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it's like, okay, Dumao is, for lack of impact in the first half of Inferno, he's back to what he did really well on Ancient.
Inferno at Cologne was 51, 48.5 CT sided. So even Inferno's going over.
There's no T-sided maps in the pool anymore, right?
Dust 2. No, Dust 2 55 to 45 CT
CT,
side.
Everything CT-sided.
I guess this is like, maybe this is the least.
Independent calling a timeout for fnatic. Can't help but notice that lead is evaporating if you are fnatic. You won the pistol here on T side. You converted for the 2-0 start to the second half. Haven't won a round since. Starting to feel a little scary when you look at the economy as well. You've got Jambo. Again, this is kind of like when Cypher saved. 1 AK, sure. But when everybody else buys next round, Jambo's on a limitation. You haven't had all 5 players with the rifle at the start of the round. Dumao right back at it. Oh, all too easy versus the pistol players, and You know, last time Cypher was set up to get a first opening entry. This time Jambo's not a part of that B hit. And so the fact that the fight happens at Banana before he can do this, get into the action on his terms, just leads fnatic to have to 3v5 instead. And Sadzin has been more than happy to take these angles, whether that's the fight to Boiler versus Crims or these apartment holds. Keeping the op mobile, but he's very alone at the moment.
Extremely alone. But why are they coming to him?
Bomb possession.
I guess it maybe makes sense to put a little pressure on him, but
You get a second gun, get the op upgrade, go for a save.
No way. Oh my goodness, what a shot. And with the bomb down after all this is just kind of comical. We got to get back to it or save.
Is BlameF going to save the op?
But yeah, might as well, right?
Don't want to save the op?
I want to save the op.
No?
Didn't go hunt for that op.
No?
Was just looking around.
Not looking to use it, not looking
Sky
to keep many.
is going to die.
That's all right. Everybody's got a rebuy.
You can choose. It is your life.
But don't commit suicide.
Zuzua. Every map is CT sided, Connor. It is Inferno. That is the second least CT sided. 51-48. And it's also 51-48 for Mirage.
Otters, they're about to lose their lead.
Yeah.
If they don't make this rifle round work.
It's feeling like it's very CT sided. Is why I was looking at this.
Here comes Lux. Fake that flash, dude.
Perfect.
Cypher just, I mean, I feel like Cypher was blind for eternity.
Yeah, that lasted longer than normal.
Like he turned, checked the door, turned back around, was still blind.
Yeah.
Now Dumao doing what he does, taking the fight down Banana. Has he lost a fight down Banana since he confidently started these duels?
If you watch the other POV from this, like, how are they even going to stand a chance?
There we go.
A couple of good trades with the bomb as well,
Yeah,
for
that's
once.
key. Not losing the bomb over to Dumao's aggressions. But it is still man advantage here for Legacy and health advantage over Crims. And watch Dumao go. He will not waste a moment. He stomps his way up, though, before the team's ready to help out. So he just throws himself at that. Feeds himself to Jambo. And now Crims plays close smoke underneath the nose of Lotto. Nissim's going to have to chase through, and fnatic may have finally done it. They break through on this T side. Since converting pistol, they've not won a round until now.
They absolutely had to. And
Did Dumao go too fast?
it's the... I mean, maybe. Yeah, like, there was a smoke on Arch. They needed to wait, I guess. It kind of depended what... He's clearing everything out. Depends if he's actually going to commit to the site push or not. Because they jumped out of pit, but the only reason Jambo can stand up here is because they have this fresh Moto smoke that wasn't respected. It's those Halls entries that help out so much here for fnatic. That was Dumo killing both players on B.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a monster with Banana. Ooh.
Oh,
Speaking of monsters, hello, BlameF.
nice shot.
Dumao is the one who's kind of keeping this game alive. 20 kills to his name, 13 is Lux. Nobody else double digits. Clean one from Nissim, but player poor.
Uh-oh. Everyone's
Nice turnaround
dead.
from Cypher. Brackets gets melted, and it's over the line. Jambo finds his 14th kill of the game, and Cypher's kicking it up a notch. If Maui wanted to collect data, Cypher's giving it to him. Gets all three of these kills inside of brackets with
Nasty
teammates
turn.
all around him. He is just spinning like a top. 16 and 9 now after that round.
Yeah, that was a huge pivot. Nicely done. Entire mid dismantled. No arch smoke needed. Looking for one more good kill to start.
trying again and again, but
That's the first time Dumao dies on B.
makes sense. Jambo leans back and finds it. Can only get away with those ballsy moves one too many times. Sadzin recover. It's him and Nissim. 2 players per site. Easy one on Jambo. Nissim kills Fear. Still behind the pillar. Nissim gets a double. Oh, they hold it!
Oh, that's nasty.
They hold the whole thing because Nissim turns for the third.
Wow.
Holds off the arch side. 2v5 on that brackets play.
Nuts.
And we got a little more left in the tank for Legacy, it seems.
That's Rop's style right there off that skinny pillar. Excellent use of it. Trusting his teammate, baiting the shots.
That's just like Cypher's turnaround 1 round ago.
Nasty. Yep. Oh.
First map point denied, 2 to go. For the first time, Dumao gets stopped in his tracks on Banana.
The 4v5 just woke him up. No relying on Dumao there. Uh-oh, they're ahead of this molly. Oh, kind of.
Jambo chases,
Oh, he
doesn't
didn't
get the kill. It's a ton of damage, but lets the utility survive. And so Dumao's gonna start dumping it. His smoke included, just hit the ground. Cypher's gonna go through it. Spam comes out. Lotto's gonna finish it. Fire back sight, smoked off Lotto, waiting, buying time. But it's low health on the coffin support. And down goes Dumao to the headshot, but exposed on the cross. Lux keeps the pressure up, but the site players both dead now. And so this flank from Banana again is gonna have to be key.
Bombs down, back of the fountain. They're not working for top B control.
Nissim arrives on the scene. Tons of utility on his belt, but a player inside that CT smoke. He's gonna come through it. Jambo goes for it. Finishes off Sadzin. Nissim hits his first. You've got a player stuck in the back of the site. That dark corner now flooding out. Burning him into the open. Nissim turns his back and we're done here. fnatic with a recovery. Not just in response to the CT side coming alive, but in response to a total blowout back on Ancient. The fact this even needs a third map has me stunned. We'll catch you on Mirage for the conclusion of fnatic versus Legacy.
But we are excited to go back to London.
That 100%.
Yeah, because last time the crowd was actually really fun.
And also,
it was an anti-saving crowd. No saving allowed.
True, every save was booed. And also, every time we go back to a city, it's usually better than the first time. You know, more people have FOMO the second time around. You get to see what the event is all about. Everybody who came the first time comes back the second time because you always need more Counter-Strike. Shall we?
Let's run it. I think Legacy are going to absolutely smack fnatic on Mirage. That's actually brave to say because it should have happened on Inferno as well.
Oh, you're such a brave guy. You're so brave.
That's right. fnatic were so impressive that they stopped it from happening. But Mirage, another map where I think it just gets scary when you got aimers like this. And this is...
BlameF's like, where's the fight at?
Yeah, they don't know what's happening. Like
that felt really fast.
The T's and the CTs are in crazy spots right now.
And now it's really slow. I mean, this was just like the pistol back on Ancient that started the series when all 10 players were in the bomb site hiding between 3 smokes.
Right now, the T's are so close to being able to like go for their exec. They have time to wait. And the CTs, they have enough map. They have to have good positions where they don't have to move either. It is a stalemate here. And I think that might favor fnatic. We'll see.
Jambo just sitting around in the palace. It'll favor whoever starts hitting headshots. And right now, that's BlameF. The answer comes back. Jambo's low, so they know about the palace player already. Sadzin's still floating around on catwalk. Crim's yet to come take that glance towards sights. You know, you've got 2 players stuck on B. Jambo D Palace, though, really feels like it could end up being a real problem. Now bodies dropping towards B.
Nice.
Fear's going to get the instant headshot. And it really comes down to just those instant kills out of both BlameF and Fear. 2 kills each with 2 bullets each.
Damn.
Very clean stuff from those 2.
No, I mean, straight up, very impressive for fnatic to find all those spots. They didn't ever have to go search into the A ramp. They didn't have to search into window. They were not worried about it. They were slightly weaker on B because they had 2 players there and the A players were locked up. They couldn't rotate that easily, but they had great spots to cover each other. 2 players is enough for the B site, even if you could get split. And they didn't make the real big mistake of trying to get back in a window or something like that, where that was very clearly Legacy territory.
So rapid fire Tech9. Didn't do much. Set up the other players to push through smoke, and there is no free space over on this B site. Crimson Cypher making quick work of the Tech9's one casualty, so be it. Excuse me. Got the hiccups.
That's okay. Trapped air.
You cast. I'm going to hold my breath for 2 minutes.
Okay. When you come back, you better be British. He's not going to be able to hold his breath. 2 minutes? You can't hold your breath for 2 minutes. That really is impossible.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, it is. Molly up the A ramp. They don't care. Mollies are optional when it comes to Legacy. And a Deagle up top. Misses the mark slightly. Nissim down to 4 HP. Looking to score a plant here, but that bomb's already running back out to spawn. This round quickly becoming a wash. A lot of movement here. Blame F takes one down. 2 left over. Dumao all alone. I don't think there'll be any yelling this round at a Dumao. One last chance for that Deagle. It goes down to 5 up here for fnatic. No bomb plant. And the cleanest start you could ask for. 3-0.
Man, it's going to be a really tough pill to swallow for Legacy if they just absolutely blasted fnatic out of the water on Ancient, only to go ahead and lose this series. And we're early on Mirage, so I'm not counting chickens till they hatch.
Yeah, you're not tacoing out.
But not letting fnatic have such easy rounds and conversions like that. We'll see what comes of it. Crimson Blame F, the driving force on the half that got fnatic back into the game. They did it on the CT side. They'll do the same again. That's the plan. Fast move down into Underpass. Sphere and Blame F. Fast reaction. MP9 goes for the swing. Lotto knows there's a second player down here. They both knew of one another. And then that Palace swing's going to catch Cypher off guard. But the fact that he burns him from beyond the grave means Jambo's gone unnoticed.
It's useful. At least he's unnoticed, but no one here on the A site. So now it's like opened up again. He could be there. Feels like they kind of needed that kill. Crawl up onto Cat is very threatening to the CT side. They're not in a position to deal with this at all.
Window smoked as well, and Legacy looking to go through the smoke on Cat. Just as it fades, they've got line of sight, full vision deep into the B site. They'll approach with caution, but they'll keep this one moving forward, trying to play off the timing. Lotto looking to join them as well, soon enough.
Yeah, just hoping it's A, but it's just not.
Saturn's got bomb.
Yeah. Crazy to be clearing the
right?
window,
Yeah, die there,
facing it
forward
with the bomb.
Yeah.
Doing the whole site. I don't know.
Scary.
He didn't even need to expose himself to that. Is it? And then all the way back through the window. All right.
He just likes the feel of danger.
Yeah, just puts his whole team in danger. Nothing gets more exciting than that.
You're taking a look at this because there's a smoke down on Catwalk, so that's not going to make Crim's approach any easier.
They have great utility to try to retake, but
they also have great utility to save.
Yeah, but we're going to London. We don't like that.
London, that's so later in August.
Middle of winter.
Well, maybe you should have just saved.
Yeah.
Looking for the exits instead, and we'll see if Crims can bring anybody with them. They are so prepared for fnatic to be up in these hallways. Feels like once you know there's one, they're probably both trying the same shtick.
These are the ancient style trades.
Yeah.
One player gets 2, another player just does some crazy entry. But it's still 3-1 here for fnatic. One off comes down. Legacy haven't bothered with that too much. It's too slow. Ops are slow and expensive, aren't they? Nice shot, Jambo. Hit bangers back on Inferno.
Slowly see him powering up once they had the runway to play around with, once he was allowed to take those mid-peak risks. Nade to underpass. Not going to find anybody because Dumau's already out of there. Steps ahead. BlameF burned down. And a nice little wallbang almost finished him off. Ramp player would have heard that.
Yeah, he would. Sad's backing up off that audible. Nissim gets a kill as well.
Oh, damn. Now BlameF's in a horrible spot, right? With 5 HP inside of this ramp, and they know that you were jumping around. He turns his back. His teammate picks up the kill towards middle, but it's the bomb to have this clear path into A now. 2 clearing frags of that bomb site. And it's Crim's off to the save with Dumau on the prowl already.
They can hear him as well. They can plant. They can hunt him down. Crims at least runs the other direction. He could have potentially walked by, but that's unlikely. May just find him in a second.
Nissim found the walkout of Palace this round. He'll find the closing kill as well. That's 3 and 4. And Legacy closing the gap in on Fnatic's early lead. Palace walkout has served Legacy good, or served them well, excuse me, so far. Sure done served him good.
Yeah, couldn't get scoused that way.
You're waiting though, I can feel it.
Looking for the...
What's the in?
breaker.
What's the in?
Yeah.
How do you make the clown dance? It's there. It's coming.
3, 2, and...
Cha-cha 1. Oh, he missed. And now he's doomed. You got pistols coming at you, an M4 in front of it. Doom out. Ooh, clean up
Farming
duty.
up.
Great cover. Keep your offer alive. Keep that investment compounding. Jambo done for. So thought you had somebody in the top of middle in a pickle. Not the case. 4 survive for Legacy as we get tied up at 3-all.
Now they're looking like themselves, sort of. But in the 3 rounds that Fnatic won, I'm seeing like a good balance where this just feels like a great close to the series. The best of Fnatic, the best of Legacy. Like, that's what you want to see going head-to-head. Gotta say, man, Crims is better, looking better than I feel like the last time, you know, really watched him play even a couple of years ago.
I was baffled. Bamboozled even that Crims made it through another offseason for Fnatic was they were making moves. And that's not because I don't celebrate Crims. Because it felt like maybe it's time. But he's looking strong.
Yeah. Oh, that's awkward. What a crazy push, but to be honest, it's a great read. Cypher goes down too, trying to help his teammate out.
BlameF running at this window. Lux gets his 2, leans back a little bit.
They don't care. They're like, yeah, run after me. We're taking the A site.
It's all there, so Legacy finding the open space as Lux opened up the window, crawled through, and left.
It's going so far now.
Daylight robbery through middle, and no free exits here for BlameF.
The amount of molly damage they willingly take is unbelievable. Part of their secret, I'm sure.
If Fallen can switch to a rifle in 2025 and get Furia into playoffs with a kid that nobody's ever heard of and a Yakindar that was at a career low, then I think Crims should have one more season.
I'll just say, I think, though, that Molodoy helped.
Molodoy helped. That's true.
I think Molodoy is very special.
You got a point.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of really special names going around right now, but Molodoy is really special.
You've got a point.
But yeah.
But Fallen specifically on his rifle looks so good.
Yeah. I mean, Jambo could be that guy for Crims. No, he did. The
King of Kings.
Yeah, it's not even about today, because today Yakinder was awesome, and yeah. So, but just gotta say that Molodoy guy, man. Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
I think Molodoy might be the real deal, Rick. I'm gonna do everyone but Scouse.
What about Cypher?
What about him?
You think he's the real deal?
He's pretty good. I'm watching for his integration as Maui instructed me to. Crimson Fear with M4s. Shouldn't be enough in the face of what's been really smooth moves from Legacy. They're just going to force the issue, though. I'm for it. You identify the threat, but you follow through on everybody else, and that second M4 still, well, it goes down with nothing. It was Crims with first blood. He gets a second kill. He loses his teammate. I mean, I'm here to give him a chance, but is he here to give us an ace? Because that's what's going to take here.
Make it happen, baby.
He's got the bomb, right? He's done enough. He's put that bomb. Okay.
Oh.
He tries to go for style.
That is so wild. I love
Gotta
that.
respect it.
He's like, I'm fnatic, not you.
You gotta respect it.
I have, where did the inspiration come from to go for that deagle shot? I have no idea. But also, he was right. They were just literally waiting for him on Apex on that specific headshot angle. What a moment. What if he collat deagled them?
What if?
Then, in that case,
I'd
shave your head.
That was
for sure.
inspired by Cat of Imperial Valkyries.
Yeah, true. That was a deagle shot heard around the world.
Still maybe my favorite deagle shot of the year.
Yeah. What about the 4K from bench?
Never heard about it.
Okay. Two mouths out. Blame F doesn't really know that the fortress is getting sieged at the moment. Fear takes him out, though, from behind. He's got good cover. And immediately, that's the A attack finished. And just letting Dumao see how far he could get. That was the whole plan, it looks like. It's like, Dumao's like Yakinder if everyone else is also Yakinder.
Sure. You're onto something.
Clone him.
They've gotten close enough. Cypher and Crims to combine on the hold. Ooh, but they made a loud step off that flashbang as well. They know damn well where you're at. Sadzin trying to get something to shoot at.
Yeah, trying to bait out.
It's like the bomb is here, though. A player's about to show something. Are they trying to make it seem like it's just a fake it B?
If he gets a kill right now, I mean,
20 seconds to run into A is insane. You've let this fizzle out, but you're still walking into A site as if you have any chance in this round. Yeah, this one is burnt toast, overcooked, charred meat. Lux and Lotto kill a piece, but I mean, there was never a way to win this.
No.
What was the plan? I would like to know. To be a fly on the wall of Legacy, a Portuguese-speaking fly.
Yeah, I think it was the A players were probably supposed to do more there, because why are the B players looking to fake or draw out attention with the bomb? If they were going to do that, they needed to do it way earlier so they could run to A afterwards and go for that fake, but at that moment, like, there wasn't one clear plan. Or there was, and either the A site guys or the B site guys just totally failed to recognize their responsibility.
Failed to launch.
We're ending B? No, we're ending A.
Failure to launch. Critical error.
Shot in there for Sadzin. This has become a very fair game. You know, no one running over anybody else. Fnatic have officially humbled Legacy a little bit.
Yeah, they've definitely slowed him down, but them and Dumao are two different things. He's not able to double up on this one. The op can see Jambo's barrel, so he's waiting for that stairs peek. I know that the tip of that thing came around the corner, but BlameF's got other ideas. Nicely done here. Fnatic gonna tie the game back up. Took him a while to answer after that streak of rounds coming out of Legacy, but standing up to the test now, tied at 5 rounds each.
Yeah, we are talking about the least CT-sided map at 51% CT-sided.
Valve, please fix.
Not only have Fnatic avoided embarrassment, they have really turned the tables.
Really put this into the realm of possibility.
Excellent util damage. Yeah, they're moving like a real team.
3 players ready to rock for fnatic in mid. You've got one stuck behind barrels on Legacy side. And that's Dumao, so he will fight you if you want to. BlameF seems more than happy, though, to sign up into these middle-of-the-round duels. We saw it last round inside of the A site, floating around bench, getting his impact in. This time, just at bottom middle, finding a 5v4 for fnatic. Again, is there a lead that comes with it? That's the question.
One flash to keep their attention for a second. His bomb's going to go B. They make some noise nice and early, and they're going to cut quiet. Crim's jumping up, but will he swing? Any one small mistake, and that could be an issue, but few are more shrewd than he is. Careful in a spot.
Piece underneath.
Oh, they're trying to go off
adjustment.
flash.
Cypher comes off catwalk. Do the apartments players pop? Crim's, he's gonna drop the ball, and Nissim doubles down with the insta headshot onto Cypher. Luckily here for fnatic, there is still fear in windows to catch Lux, so we've got a health advantage here from the X-Passion UA duo that is Fear and Jambo.
Wow.
Jambo decided to let himself burn down to a crisp. I said health advantage until he opts to walk through fire. Got the op. Awkward angle for that sniper, holding off towards the bench. He lets the round go.
I love this post plant.
Lets the bullets fly.
Really highlights their strengths, being able to trade off each other. Jambo just trying to get a freebie on the way out, but definitely prioritizing a way out.
Worried about his own exit. He will call it and get out, but the chase is on. Lotto's coming for him. Nissim gonna have to swing here as well, and that's the opper down. Everybody down, in fact, as Legacy takes a 6th. At the very least, 6 T rounds on this Mirage map. This flash from B helped out BlameF.
Yeah. I wonder who's happier about that with all those players dying.
I'd say honestly just Legacy, because at least tail end of the half, you're just getting it on the board.
Yeah.
Just get it on the board. And there's maybe no op to deal with next.
Yeah, and they just need some Galils, really.
But what does the buy look like for fnatic? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, great.
Yeah, these are good buys.
The Galil in the MAC-10 ends up finding Jambo. He doesn't have a helmet, but that's really the asterisk.
Let the sound off on a B hit. Jambo with the op on Cat to start is actually kind of awkward. Let's see if this is a problem.
Just kind of barreling down. Again, he doesn't have a helmet. But the MAC-10 won't find damage because Crim's giving great cover.
Nice.
Double kill from Crims. Goes for the bench climb. Crazy reposition that just keeps them busy. So we've got ourselves a tied half, which is unbelievable. The fact that we're even on map 3 after that ancient game. fnatic with the recovery of the day. Can they recover enough to close this series and be the first upset of Bounty? Lo and behold, we have made it to the final half of Fnatic versus Legacy. We thought after a 20-minute first half in this game, when Legacy showed no signs of slowing down after Austin, that this one was done for, man. It felt like Fnatic were just a dead fish in the water. But now, Mohan,
They
they're
are.
alive.
Yeah, they're swimming again.
Because Blame F has actually been a great part of a lot of this action. In the mid-rounds of this first
I haven't
half,
seen him bait anyone.
he's in the middle of the bench play on the A hits. He's out in the bottom of middle taking duels. Blame F is
guy I
tapping in
remember.
to his mechanics. And that is why he tops the charts for Fnatic 11-7. Can they call this victory? Can they get through the defensive Legacy on Mirage? Final half of the day, folks. You got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, this is going to be a salty loss, I think, for either team at this point because they've shown they can really win. And, you know, if you're Legacy, maybe you feel like you already should have. So what it could come down to, this pistol could be really important. Lotto recognizes that. What a shot. Oh, 2, in fact.
Chance at a third as the P2000 sings. Nissim arrives on the scene. Jambo's got 44 health to clutch 1v4. And they're just going to swing him down. Legacy, that is a convincing move.
Every time they switch over to CT side, it's like they just go up 2 levels.
Yes, sir.
It's like the same fights, but they just level up so their comfort so much. And Inferno, I mean, fair play. Fnatic like slowed him down, got those 2 rounds to close back to back off the back of like Cypher entries. But a lot that comeback was really happening near the end. Dumao yelling. Cypher recognizing. Now it's going to be tough.
Dumao can yell like that when we're at a major because we're in a hotel and we own the place, but he keeps doing this. Neighbors are going to call the cops.
It's okay.
Are you winning, son? And for now, looks like they will. It's a massacre inside of the A site as all Fnatic wanted was to jump out from Palace with a plant. No can do, says Legacy,
No can do.
as they go 8-6.
That sounds like a city and none of it.
And none of it. One of Canada's great territories.
You name any UK territories?
A UK territory?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wales? Something like that?
Is that where Cypher's from?
No. I don't think so.
You better get that right. You know how they feel about
That's
that.
true. That's true. They're a very tribal people, the English. Joke, funny part is they all sound the same. Wide swing out for Palace again, but about the same result despite having full guns. That's right. Rifles out of Fnatic for the first time on the T side. We get a bit of an answer here between Crims and Jambo. Problem is Crims is low, cut off from the bomb site. They actually get a chance to, oh, never mind, of course, because when there seems to be any kind of a chance, Dumao swings into it. Jambo cuts down 2 though. Headshots to just put them out of it. That bomb was cut down on the crossover, and Lux has ramp control. Last spotted towards Ticket. Does the timing and the route of Jambo, which now looks insane.
It is insane. I mean, he could go for the cat play. The thing is, the bomb on default is, I feel like, really unfortunate because Lux could play so many different spots that are all safe. He's sitting here on Tetris wondering what Jambo's going to try to do. Jambo's here just to confuse him.
Well, he's confused me too.
Yeah, it's working. But
Trying to play this as if it could be like a T-spawn flank.
the thing is, I think you play this not for the plant mentally. You just play it knowing that the bomb,
The duel.
you're in proximity of the bomb if you're the CT. But
Lux not going to announce himself, has a huge health advantage here. One bullet from that A4, and Jambo is down.
oh, he peeled back because of the time.
Yep.
He's going to force a plant, but Lux can take one last peek. We'll see if he tries to
Thing
do
is,
that.
Nissim's got that frag grenade, so there's a way to deal the
Oh, he
killing
can-
blow without ever having to take a peek. Smoke grenade down onto it. Lux chucks the
Nade.
frag. Oh, but the
Oh.
position is perfect, and now Jambo, gun back in hand, goes out. But the
Doesn't
climb
know.
onto Tetris hasn't been spotted yet. He would have to snap this up, and that is too much of an ask for him at such a health disadvantage. He dodged the frag grenade in the what-if situation. It's
mean-
Legacy to go up 9-6.
Like Lux kind of couldn't play that any better. Like that was literally so hard to be able to figure out. With the amount of time left over, Jambo does something cool by just coming back to the same spot super, super late. And Lux plays with the right amount of activity, but doesn't just stick around too long. was a smart plan from Jambo, but he actually still didn't really know where Lux was the entire time.
I mean, there's a world where like you catch him on the jump up. Maybe that's where
that nade came from.
What do you mean?
Because he threw a nade at the plant. Just wondering in Jambo's head, like where could that nade where could it have come
had to
from?
have been ramp.
Yeah.
So it was just that throw the nade across to Tetris so quickly. Blame F tries to do that now, and Sadzin's already locked in on the angle. So op dominance here in round 16. There is no counterpart on the side of fnatic. Well, there's Jambo, but he doesn't have the op. Galil instead, like everybody else on this team. Limitation spread across the board. Bomb floats top mid. Cypher's trying to find an angle into window. Lux on the approach. Is he ever going to consider this? No, but
doesn't
great
matter.
adjustment.
That's crazy.
Frag grenade for the guy who boosted him. Says
way
thank
down
you.
There. Fear, I mean, come on. There had to be someone boosting him. No one's walking into your crosshair now, man.
Hoping he just didn't have the hardware. Eats the nade for sticking around, and a very comfortable looking situation here for 50 seconds left in the 16th round. CT sides have really been where Legacy kind of do their best work. Cut short after a disappointing T side on Inferno, but
yeah, they're just terrifying up numbers because they always just roam. They keep pushing. But, okay.
And this time we actually just get Legacy across the board. Like, that's the thing. Doomau almost pulled them, dragged them, kicking and screaming over the finish line on Inferno. We're 2 maps done in this series. Doomau holding a 1.66 rating.
Fnatic have to save this one. Gives a Legacy 10. But these guns. These are guns they wouldn't see if they didn't save them now.
Little love tap for Jambo. Nisser comes in to clear.
After time.
There's more to be had, but they're going to go hide down an underpass. So 2 do move forward, but after time stings. After time and you die, and 2 players just straight up had to save.
Yeah, that's, you don't save majority and you die after time. That is brutal. That is brutal. That'll make you sit down and stand up.
Then you got to sit back down because the next round comes at you fast. It's going to be Jambo, poor guy, relegated to the P250. No armor even. They decide to get more for everybody else. Again, just trying to cross top middle is going to cost Fear a ton of health. Been having a rough go of it here on Mirage. Utility continues to pressure them as they try to inch their way down middle. Crims will open up. 5v4, Doomau down. Climb into the window, held back by Lux. That was the plan. Cypher ends up winning his, but as he crawls through the murder hole, Sadzin's gonna find him.
Yeah, might have been a bit too quick to that, but they do have like a lot of numbers.
Next one up. Hear the fallback.
Wow, what a reaction. That's so fast. That is so insanely fast. And now, do they want to make it over to B? That might be Sadzin's best chance of getting another free shot. Bomb will be recollected. My goodness, what a reaction.
Nasty, nasty shot inside of Wit. I mean, you would have not blamed Sadzin for being caught off by that. You've just killed the guy who boosted. You hear somebody leaving, and the timing there could have actually been Cypher's boost.
That was just blindingly fast. Okay. But the 2 CTs on the other side of the map, meaning either it's a free shot and they try this, or it's just a save potentially. I guess Jambo's only got a P250.
Crims gets the kill.
There we go.
It's an op on the ground. Jambo can go grab it if he wants to throw his life away. Somebody's got to clear out corners anyways. And once nobody comes at this for the retake and Legacy, that's a great weapon for him to find.
Yeah, definitely.
This almost makes up for the whole, you know, dying after time.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. And he scampers away as Fnatic cut that lead down to 3 rounds.
That's sweet. They find a way.
I believe Fnatic is part of the longest ever CS2 match. That was played online.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I vaguely remember.
Is it Fnatic Rare Atom?
Terrorists.
Yep. 71 rounds of play between M80 and fnatic.
M80.
This happened earlier this year. If I'm not mistaken, I think Darth Mike was commentating this. Darth Mike here with us in Malta at the moment. Here's an article from Striker, late 2024. Look at that. 71 rounds.
That's a lot of them.
It says LAN, actually.
That's almost 3 entire maps.
So, fnatic really want this, Mohan.
It's like a best of 5.
They've just got to remember that game. It ain't over till it's over, and sometimes it's not over for 71 rounds.
Did they win?
That's a great question.
After all of that, Dumao looking for the...
No, they lost.
They lost. Just remember, you can play for 3 hours and still lose.
Nissim and Dumao.
Oh, they're not checking underpass.
Oh, and the player down beneath is spamming upwards.
Oh, okay, there's a lot of lag going on.
Oh, it's kicking in, bro.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh my goodness.
Well, it's a 2v2, I'll tell you that. Bombs down on B site.
It might not be, yeah, who knows?
Might just be us.
Yeah, it might just be us.
Just us, not them. So, Lux finds the one towards Catwalk. This is going to push Cypher into a clutch. Had 2 uncomfortable clutches. We'll call them back on Ancient this time. Peeks into market. Oh, he gets run down, though. Just commitment here from Lotto, even with a teammate still a few paces behind him. And so Legacy up to 11-7.
Now they're in the driver's seat. Here's where it all starts. Not clearing into the underpass. That's sort of like inexcusable because it's just a full B exec. You're not defaulting. You just have to take a peek, and you would have been able to catch someone there. That's just like half your problems eliminated right before your exec starts. Can also open up a new round where you make it a split on A instead. A touch sloppy in a critical moment. But here we are, actually. It's actually a great round to go B. Nissim is alone for the moment. Sadzin in place just in time.
Finds the kill, finds man advantage. Nissim puts the crosshair back on the windowsill, and fnatic take a pause. Oof. Running across that gap is where Sadzin finds another. Challenge here from Fear, 3v5 demanded of fnatic, or it is Legacy to secure that coveted OT. And holding off on the flank as BlameF has found 1 kill in this round for fnatic. Not ideal. They are feeling boxed in at the moment, but there is no real flank from behind. BlameF is gonna have to drop this bomb and get into the action, so he'll smoke off the window, dive down, looking to join forces with Fear.
Well, they create a poofy smoke here. It's just BlameF now to defend against map point. Can't see it happening, honestly.
Especially now that the catwalk gets taken.
Yeah, impending doom with Dumao right behind him.
Waited a bit too long here. The box has gotten smaller around him. Sadzin's willing to offer himself up to confirm the position. BlameF bites down on the first kill. They're going to double up with the door swing. BlameF insta headshot, but the trade's good for Lotto. That is it. 12 on the board. 5 map and match points.
Yeah, feels like they've damn near secured it. We did have fnatic put up a good round in defense, but it's a drop in the bucket. It's not like Inferno. No 2 straight, no lead to work with coming into this side of the map.
Oh, that's the second. No
Wow.
way. Just an arm with a nade in it.
That's pretty nice.
Ripping the limbs off.
It's a lot of precision, but that's what Sadzin's given us this game, that's for sure. Five tries.
Sadzin top performing map 3 off the multi-kills.
Oh man, they're literally just copying and pasting it.
Yeah, gonna try to make it happen. BlameF first blood. Is it enough? Towards the B site, we've got the entry out of Jambo. And now you've got a ton of footing here. So you rinse and repeat, but this time it goes well. There's no defense to be found. No op on the angle for the 2K to start. And so fnatic survived the first of 5.
Yeah, not too shabby, actually. I mean, I wonder what actually caused them. Oh, I guess they tried it because there's no underpass push this time. And they thought, that's not happening again. We believe in this hit. Let's try it. They haven't been doing too many repeat calls, so I like it.
Jambo looking to clear out some of the economy. Nice headshot on Lotto.
Works, yeah. And there might not be a healthy buy without both of these saves.
Particularly the op.
Looks like they have just enough to go for another with the op in play. An opportunity here for fnatic if they can just chew through this one round.
Win this one, it'll get easier for a little bit. Maybe 5 isn't too much to ask of them.
FlameF having some good impact on this map. Same exact start.
No bomb in the apartments this time around. Fear just floating towards T-spawn instead. Sads and Op is hoping that they just take this top mid control and keep walking forward. Not the most common approach from Jambo, but nobody there to hold it. Sadson says, fine, I'll wait.
Sadson aiming quite high.
Saw him. Lets him get out as well. Doesn't pull the trigger on the sniper. Molly into the window. Gonna challenge that. There's a gap behind it. Doom out.
They love trading HP for peaks.
Any single time he feels like there's an opening, watch him try to slide for it. But this time he goes all the way out through the window, and Fear's gonna put him to bed. Round 21, evened out.
Yeah, very nice stoppage. If they find out he's off cat, they're gonna start pushing into B, surely.
Put a smoke down in front of him. Nissim's back exposed to the apartments. He's dealt with by Cypher, and that's a vacant B bomb site prime for the taking.
They didn't even believe this was possible for some reason. That's just, I mean, nice from fnatic though. They didn't do what they did last round, so I can see why Legacy are quite confused about that. This game could have been won on Doomao getting a second kill, but instead, Fear did something very difficult. He was half blind in the middle of mid. Doomao wide swinging him, and he one bulleted him.
Doomao wanted a fight. He got one versus a player that was 7 and 13 at the time, half blind, like you mentioned. But he gets dropped. And it is curious that they didn't expect that B site to be a possibility again. So certain it wasn't going to end up there. Nissim confident, just dropping utility in front of him, never even concerned about the flank. So fnatic find a bit more success, and we said how, again, Safe previously facilitated the rebuy. This next one will have limitations, even with majority alive.
Oh, that's how he got the kill. Damn. Wow. He couldn't see anything.
There's gotta be compromise this time.
Yeah, I mean, is there an investment? I feel like you're not buying. You're just taking some pistols behind this and then waiting for next round. Or do they have to go for a double save?
Sitting on 2 rounds of loss bonus. $2,500 at most across the board for the team right now. It's a couple bells and whistles, and that's it. A few more nades for the play. Hoping that 3 rifles is indeed enough.
Yeah, I'm happy to see just not an overinvestment. I think it makes the most sense with the rounds to spare.
I think this makes sense too. Put the op up in this. With the approach that's come from fnatic. Multiple rounds now. Just walking at the B hit. Yeah, for sure. Cypher thinks he can get ahead of it. Never ready for that op on the line, so man advantage Legacy off the repositioned sniper.
The bomb's still up in B-Apps, and Legacy are off doing another thing. Oh my goodness.
Nissim just tucked in. Perfect timing on that.
It's so crazy because Crims is waiting for a push. I mean, they're getting ready to push up into the A site, but they can't even exec from here.
Oh, Deagle shot. No way. Of all the rounds, the recovery has begun, but at 96 damage on Jambo, this one's going to fizzle out. Sadzin repositioned. That was attack pause called by Legacy. They stop, they think, and they may have just closed this. Crims gave us something to be proud about throughout the series. Put up a solid fight back on Inferno in terms of anchoring the A site, joined BlameF nicely, but this round just gets away from them, and they didn't have the leeway. 35 seconds, bomb on his back. But Nissim's now got that upgrade. AK-47 delivered to him, so we've got a duel inside of the A site soon enough. Nissim finds the back, and that's it. That's over. Legacy with the fastest map at Bounty at the beginning of this series. Take an additional 2 maps to close out. They may show some weakness over on Inferno in their inability to close, but CT sides are strong. That much we've learned tonight. And unfortunately,